Okay, here we go. We're going to start from the beginning of the day. All right. We're going to go down here. Okay, so you're looking good here. You ideally you want to kite it around 45 degrees, from where you are up. That's not looking too bad here. If you get in a situation where it's higher winds and you're overpowered, the higher up the kite will be, the less power it will have. Now, in the realm of signing a kite, this is fantastic. Like, your technique here is awesome. So on the downstroke, you pull in on the bar, and on the upstroke, you let go of you sheet out on the bar, and the kite will accelerate up, and your downstroke is where you get the power from. So what's going on, if you see my kite, I'm not signing my kite, and you're signing your kite, and you're getting further away from me. So it's doing what it's supposed to do, which is give you more power, and it's pulling you downwind. Where at this point we want to go upwind, or at least stay on tack. Hey! I'm yelling at you. Get back here! All right, so let's see what we got. We're over here. Okay, I think you're sheeting in too much because I think the kite's backing up. No, I think you're okay. Not exactly sure what happened there, but we get over here. Okay, got a couple saves here. Okay, so right here, you've let the kite. You should have had more. You should have been sheeted in more on the bar, because what's going on here is the kite is at the extreme outside of the window. So you're like right here. You should be pulling in. I can tell the kite is trying to overfly you. You don't want that. If you're in this position and it appears the kite may be overflying you, pull in, put the brakes on, or sheet in so you back the kite more into the power zone. And the kite's all the way at the edge of the window, and it's basically come out of the window and it's going to fall to the ground. And you see how that's kind of a way to self-land your kite. And actually, you did a fantastic job there.
That sucks.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. No, maybe I'm laughing at you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stand up and you self-landed it. Shit. Yeah, it's kind of dying a little bit.
All right, let's see what we've got here. Okay, same thing. Well, sort of the same thing. Your kite's all the way out outside of the window. I would say sheet in more. Try to keep elevation on the kite. And I think this may have been around the time we were running with those the pigtails on, and it was probably a bad move to put the attach to the pigtails because the wind was dying down a little bit.
I'll get it.
Okay, let's go back over here. I think I had several on this one. Oh shoot. I know I had some highlights on here. Yeah, your technique riding regular foot is really good. Yeah, you see I'm struggling to keep the kite in the air too.
Why? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, I think there was a... Looking good. Yeah, here you're looking good. Try to keep that kite. A little bit of signing, but you want to see how I got mine. Kind of fairly stable. A little bit higher would be better. You got more wind up higher. But all in all, on your regular foot, riding regular, you're looking really good. Oh, higher, higher, higher. So I would have said sheet it in more, try to get more air in the kite, and keep it up a little higher, like mine. So right here, you're sheeted in too much. You see what's going on? Is the kite, it goes up and then starts backing down. You got too much, you're pulling in too much on the bar. But you actually turn the kite. So you made that work. Here again, you're really high in the window, and I can tell you're probably going to come down again. Yeah, you tend to do that on your right. Your left is pretty good, but your right, you need to when you're going goofy, you need to keep more power in the kite. You need to drop it up. Let's see if I've got. Bring it around. Notice that my kite is probably around between 12 and 1, and I'm going to drop it in probably around 1 o'clock. Yeah. You see how I dropped it in around 1 o'clock there? You you're letting that kite get all the way out to 3 or 4 o'clock, and it's getting away from you is what's going on.
Nice. Keep going up, Brent. Keep going up, Brent. Hold it. Shoot in some.
So you're letting that kite get kind of low. So you had the same wind I did. So notice how my kite's a lot higher. You want to stay in that wind. Now I know you did have, you were those pigtails, kind of kicked out the back of that kite, making it less responsive. But I don't know where your cleat was at. So you can see my cleat is at full power. It's all the way up here. If I were to pull it down, that would be less power in the kite.
I think you're oversteering stuff. Put your hands more the center of the bar.
Yeah, so your hand, I don't know if that was actually the factor on this one, but so you're flying too low. You need to get that kite up here, about 45 degrees from where you're at. So you can see right there, the kite back down. That means you were pulling in on that bar, basically too much, holding in on the bar too much. So that's a hot launch. At that point, you let go of the bar and you grab the middle line and you pull it.
Yeah, your regular foot looks good. Your goofy is.
Yeah, you're looking really good on your regular foot. Yeah, so you're doing more signing than you need. You see how I'm just keeping my kite in that one spot right there, and if you keep it up there, if you got enough wind, basically you sheet in, and the kite will back up and give you more power. And just by moving the bar in and out, you can, if you've got enough wind, you can just, that's the ultimate goal, is just keep your kite in one spot and ride with it and sheet in and sheet out to adjust the trim of how much power you need to get. Looking good there, though.
There you go.
Oh, you were messing with the 180 stuff. So now the kite's gotten really far ahead of you in the window. At this point, you want to sheet in. Try to get that kite back in the window if you can.
Keep it in the air. Keep it in the air. Nice. There you go.
Nice save. So you're signing the kite again. You don't need to sign it. You just need to sheet it in a little bit. And you can tell that by how I'm not signing the kite.
You don't need to sign. Pull it in for the out. Sheet out.
So right here, get back to that. What happened to that? So you've got too much sheet in going on right now. You'd be better off to get that kite up higher and drop it in lower. You're making your turn, and what's happening is the kite's getting away from you. So it's shot out of the window here. And yeah, you're
nice, nice.
you pulled through nice though.
Hold it level there.
Signing is a good technique to know how to do, because you're going to need that when winds are not enough, and you need to create apparent wind by signing the kite. But if you've got enough wind, you don't need to sign the kite. That was nice. See how I dropped the kite into the deeper? Watch again. Watch my kite. Bring it up to 12 and drop it in around 11. Generate power. Keep it in the power zone. Keep going. All right, here's the self-land.
Man, it's so late.
I think. Great. So you drop that kite, grab that front middle line, pull, 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 and done.
Grab top middle line. Nope.
So you grab the top line, and that's why it shot straight up. You grab the turning line. Your turning lines are your outside lines. So you want to grab that top middle line.
You grab the top line. You gotta grab that top middle line. Middle line.
Right there. And you grab that middle line and pull, pull, pull that kite. But you can go back to that other spot and look at the way it worked. All in all, not fucking bad. Keep it up.